Dear students, I am going to discuss the topic reading skills. Reading is one of the four language skills. Let's know the importance of reading and types of reading. Reading is a part and parcel of our lives. In the present days, it is difficult to live without reading. It involves understanding what is represented in the form of words and sentences, which is a more complex activity. It helps to understand, comprehend, and interpret the message. Reading is an active process, and a reader is actively involved in interaction with the text. Reading demands different styles depending on the purpose. There are four methods or types of reading. They are skimming, scanning, intensive, and extensive reading. Now let's know what is skimming, scanning, and the other two types of reading skills. Skimming and scanning are speed reading techniques. They are used for different purposes and they are not meant to be used all the time. If we look at skimming, it is a technique used to read more in less time. The reader's eyes run over a text quickly to get a general idea or gist of it. Skimming does not give a whole picture because we don't read everything. We read only what is important. To skim effectively, one should know what to consider and what to leave. When we are reading a lengthy material, we need to identify topic sentences or main ideas and supporting ideas of each paragraph and leave the rest. Moreover, it requires to identify different writing patterns to develop these ideas or author's tone and style of writing. After connecting all the topic sentences, the gist can be formed. This type of skimming is helpful when we read newspaper, articles, texts, etc. Skimming is useful for revision before examinations and for quick review of the text. Then next let's see scanning. This is a kind of reading that helps to read a text quickly in order to find specific information. Example, when we are looking for the meaning of a word in the dictionary or for looking a telephone number in the telephone directory. Scanning is an important rapid reading technique. This technique helps to understand how the material is structured as well as understood. There are some tips that help increase the skill of scanning. They are: first, know what you want to find. Then do not read everything. And also know the organization of material to be read. Then concentrate while scanning. Next, let's know about intensive reading. Intensive reading is also known as narrow reading. It is not casual reading or speed reading, but a conscious, patient reading strategy. It is used when we want a full understanding of a text. It is not like skimming where we guess the meanings of words from their context. Intensive reading is academic reading where the reader observes and studies the logical argument and rhetorical pattern, the purpose of the author and his attitudes towards the topic, the emotional, symbolic, and social attitude is observed. It is used to read content or a text that is difficult. It develops good reading skills and helps to expand the vocabulary. Intensive reading draws attention to grammatical forms, literal and symbolic meanings. Reading new words put them in the mind for later use. Seeing how words are used in different contexts can give a better understanding of the word usage and definitions than the meaning of a dictionary. Intensive reading improves comprehension skills. Then next, let's see extensive reading. This reading is meant for pleasurable activity or a method of reading, and it is not under pressure for any specific immediate target. It is self-directed as we choose what we want to read for pleasure, information, and general understanding. Reading is its own reward. Novels by one author or several authors, stories, articles, authentic materials like newspapers, web sources, anything could be used for extensive reading. It is useful to develop a reading habit and gain confidence. It helps us become motivated and independent readers who can change their reading strategies depending on their purpose and kind of text. It does not teach particularly any reading skills as intensive reading does because it is a reading habit which is not supervised and tested. However, it develops automatically language and grammar competence, vocabulary, background knowledge, and confidence. So, these are some of the types of reading skills. So, reading is fundamental to function in today's society. It is a vital skill in finding a good job and in qualifying in competitive examinations. Reading is important because it develops the mind. Understanding the written word is one way the mind grows in its ability. It develops the imagination and the creative side of the person. Reading is fundamental in developing a good self image. Those who don't read anything have low opinions of themselves and their abilities. There is a strong correlation between reading and academic success. Thank you.